Okay, we're back again. I had this Zippo setting in the acetone another probably 2, 3 hours, something like that. I forgot to time it. Nevertheless, this is what the one side's looking like. This is being a whole lot more cantankerous than orange Zippo was, or the clear coat was on that other. And this is really tough to get off. And so I've been trying to figure out how to do it. And I've been having to do a little bit of sanding. Now this is what it's looking like as we're getting it done. This is what it's going to look like. I went ahead and worked on this side, figured out how I was going to go about it, and got this side. I've not finished this completely, but you can see we're getting the paint off on it, and we're working on it. So I've done the back, and I've done this side. I've got more work to do here, more work to do on the top, more work to do on the bottom, and a ton of work to do on the back. So I did put the insert in here to keep from bending the cap while I'm working on it. That keeps everything nice and tight and steady. But I'm going to show you all how I'm working on it here, how I'm doing it. Got all kinds of tools spread out everywhere here on the old burn pile library table that I use as a desk. But nevertheless, I've been working with mainly 2000 grit sandpaper because I absolutely do not want to remove too much brass. You know, I don't want to remove too much brass from this lighter. I don't want to dig in too deep. Now you can see that it has some indentions and stuff on it. This lighter was carried a lot. But my plan is, I'm trying to get a good finish on it, but I'm mainly just trying to get the paint off because I plan to let this patina up. You can see this one right here is already starting to get some patina on it. You see how it's getting darker? But yeah, we plan to let this one patina up in the same way. So I'm not trying to get a perfect mirror finish or nothing. I'm just trying mainly to get this paint off. As I said, I'm using 2000 grit sandpaper. I might try some 1200 or 1500 here in a little bit, but the 2000 is doing pretty good. Now I am, for the most part, I'm wetting it. Let me see here. Let me just wet a little bit. Here we go. And then all I'm doing is just, just rubbing it on there and scratching off that paint. That's all I'm doing here, and I don't see any need in filming this sanding like this. But yeah, I'm just using 2000 grit sandpaper and a little bit of water, and I'm just sanding the paint off of this here. Then after I get it sanded, I'll come back and then we'll go and we'll buff this thing out on the buffer. So I'm going to keep sanding. I've got a lot of sanding to do. Back in a bit. Okay, so I've just finished my scraping and sanding. And so you can see we've got the paint off. There's a few light spots here. That's a ding where this Zippo has been dropped. There's some more dings on top there. One right here on the side. Some down here on the bottom. But I've went about as far as I can right now with the sanding and the scraping. The next thing I need to do is to buff this Zippo out to get it good and smooth. And from there I'll be able to tell if there's any place where I need to do more sanding or go a little deeper. I put the insert in here again to support the lid while I'm doing this so that I hopefully won't bend the lid. So we'll get this shined up next. Okay, so we are now done buffing the lighter, I mean. And it's time for the big reveal. Now, like I said, this lighter saw heavy use. And so it's been dropped a few times, so it has some dents in it and some spots that add some character. But overall, I think that this whole experiment was a large success. So here's the end result. Here it is. Got it done here. I think it cleaned up really good. What do y'all think? You can see we got it buffed up to a mirror polish. Good mirror shine. You can see my hand there. Let me adjust this camera just a speck here. Pull this down a little bit so we can see it a little easier. There we go. And you can see the phone. It really turned out well. You can see my face in it there. It really polished up good, which is what we were going for. Now you can see on this side, I noticed this when I first got this one. You can see there's two little indentions right here. I don't know what did that. They didn't press all the way through the case, but something has pressed on it right there. There's also a little spot right here in the top of the case. Here's the back. The back looks great. The top's been dropped a few times, as you can see. Got a few indentions on it. They don't hurt nothing, but they are there. You can see we just got an excellent shine out of the Zippo here. If I can get this flipped right. Here we go. There you can see the year in Bradford, PA, made in USA Zippo. K, and it has a V and 2 eyes. I think it turned out really well. So now, the next thing we've got to do is we've got to fill this up with some lighter fluid and start it up for the first time. See how it does. Got good snap on the lid. But yeah, let's do this. Now, like I said, the insert that was in this said that it was a 1999. Now, from looking at this case, I believe this case is either a 90 or 91, if I remember right. I'd have to look again. 90, 91, or 92. So that probably wasn't the original insert in it. Nevertheless, this was the insert that I picked up and put in it. You saw earlier in the videos. There, however I divide this up, I may have to make 2 or 3 videos of this project, but nevertheless, you saw that this had a sticker on it. So this is brand new. This has never been used. That wick has never been lit. So we're starting this right from fresh. Got to set this over here, try to get it so it'll stop glaring. It's shining good. Get this lifted up so we can put some fluid in it. I'm going to put lighter fluid in it here off camera so I don't spill it. Okay, we've got it filled up. So now we'll put the insert back in our case here and see if it'll fire up. It'll be nice once this case gets some patina on it. I think it'll look really good. You can buy the high polished solid brass ones from Zippo today. I think they're in the $20 to $30 range. They're not crazy expensive. This was a neat restoration though, I thought. I thought it was worth doing. Plus, I think it looks a lot better than it did when we went with that black finish on it. So let's see how it's going to do. This is the first time I've ever lit a Zippo Slim. Let's see here. There it is. First try, just like Batman said. Looks like it's working good, don't it? Just what we were going for. But yeah, y'all comment down below what you think of this Zippo. And if you know the exact year of it, let me know down below. Like I said, from the chart I looked at, I didn't look real close, but I'm thinking that it's probably in early 90s. Now I think that's a V. VII. Now I might be wrong. That might be an X. If y'all know, comment down below. Thanks for all of y'all who've watched. Y'all have a good day, and make sure you keep your knives sharp.